Hi, this is Emily Leiphart of Art from the Heart, and I'm thrilled to be featuring the Spellbinders March 2018 card kit. I'm going to unbox the kit for you right here because it's so full of amazing products, and it's nice to see all the products in motion rather than just in a photo. First, let's talk about the box. I love the compact packaging because it means less waste, and the contents move around less so nothing gets damaged, especially the papers. When you open the box, you'll see a postcard with inspiration photos and ideas for creating cards with the contents. There are 3 card ideas and one has step-by-step instructions to get you started. You get 10 folded card bases and 10 envelopes. These card bases are textured, which I love, and the off-white coordinates with all of the products in the kit. You also get 20 little foam squares for adding dimension to your projects, as well as double-sided tape. These 2 types of adhesives mean you literally have everything you need just within this kit to create all of your cards. You don't even need to get out your own adhesive. How great is that? Next, you have 8 beautiful Spellbinders dies. I'm so in love with these dies. There's a heart wreath that cuts out little hearts. You can use these together with the die or on their own. There are also 2 circles, the larger of which fits inside the wreath to cut out the center, or you can use it on its own with the tiny circle and make little tags. Then there's a regular frame with ornate embossing. I love the versatility of the small flag tag. Last but not least, there are 3 sizes of flowers, which are my favorite. It's really hard to choose a favorite, but if I had to, it would be these flower dies with embossing details. You also get a couple of pinwheel flowers with gold foil centers. I'd have a hard time using these just because they're so cute. I love these white doily stickers. I really wanted to feature them, but I haven't figured out how to use them. They're really pretty, and I love that they're a clear sticker. There are 3 paper flowers with coordinating glitter centers, and you can do a lot with these. Even add other details or change their color with your coloring mediums. I love this large foiled hello die. It would be perfect as the focal point on any card, whether it's clean and simple or fully embellished. I love this big stack of ephemera, which is die-cut cardstock shapes. You have 5 beautiful ribbons in different materials and widths. If my sewing machine wasn't broken, I would have stitched some ribbon designs onto my cards. There's another package of ephemera, but this time they're acetate die cuts. Next is a set of super thick stickers. Just like the ephemera die cuts, some of these also have gold details. There are also 3 adorable hot air balloons with coordinating brads. This big sheet of gold foil sentiment stickers means you don't need to stamp on any of your cards. You also get 12 little pearls. I love little embellishments like this because they can totally change the look of a card. Finally, you get 11 sheets of specialty papers, and these include pattern papers, some with gold details, textured cardstock that coordinates with the card bases, and gold foil, which is gold on the front and the back. It's so pretty, especially when die cut, and you'll see that later in this video. All of these papers coordinate with each other as well as all the other elements in this card kit. Are you excited? Let's make some cards. For my first card, I take the rectangle frame die and cut it in 3 of the textured cardstock colors. I love these 3 shades of purple together. Then I arrange them on one of the card bases and determine a layout. These will serve as a background for the various embellishments and sentiment stickers. Next, I'll die cut several of the flowers from gold foil cardstock. Aren't they gorgeous? I want to use these on everything. I used a flag tag die and cut a piece of pattern paper to break up the rectangles a bit. I'm going to place one of the ephemera sentiments on the top. The circle is a nice contrast to all the straight edges. Before I select a sentiment, I'm going to adhere the flag tag to the rectangle frame using the double-sided tape included in the kit. I always find it easier to move things around if there are fewer individual pieces that I have to keep adjusting. Next, I add pearls to the centers of the flowers and curl the petals with my fingertips to add dimension. Both of these little changes add so much to the die cuts. Now I can start adhering the rectangles and ephemera to the card base. Using the sentiment on the ephemera as a starting point, the full sentiment of this card will read, "Sparkle every day, beautiful friend." I'm going to pop up a few other elements of this card, including the largest flower and the sentiment stickers. I did use the foam squares provided in the card kit, but you can also cut a strip of cardstock to stiffen the stickers before adding the foam so that there's no warping of the foam when it goes through the mail. If you adhere the stickers flat, then you don't really have to worry about them getting bent. Theoretically, you can cut the double-sided tape into small pieces for the other flowers, but I'm just going to use my glue dots since they're on my desk. My card is essentially done, but I feel like there are too many sharp edges, and I want to balance it out a bit, So I'm going to take my corner chomper and round out 2 of the edges. I used 5 of the dies, 4 of the papers, an ephemera die cut, pearls, and sentiment stickers, but I still kept the design fairly clean and simple. Now on to the next card. This time I'm adding a panel to the card base, and this panel is the same color as the lightest of the 3 rectangle frames on the first card. I love this oval acetate frame with colors that transition from pink to purple. Then I'm going to add this gorgeous floral die cut. I've die cut the heart wreath from foil, and I'm going to use the little hearts to embellish when I'm done. Then I'm going to add some of the ribbon in a unique way. By working with the folds in the ribbon, I'm going to cut 2 small pieces and tuck them behind the floral die cut. I'm going to use the stickers once again to add the sentiment, "Happy birthday, love." This time I'm going to use my own foam tape and cut larger pieces that will keep the sticker flat. Foil tends to show more damage than regular paper, so that's what you want to avoid. I use the grid mat to help line up the stickers on the acetate frame. Once the other elements are in place, I use a tiny attacher to secure the ribbon to the frame, and then use both foam tape and glue dots to attach the floral die cut. To secure the cluster to the card, I can only use adhesive where there is already an element on the front of the adhesive, but between all of the solid elements, there are plenty of areas I can hide the adhesive, so that works out well. It looks like a huge mess at the back, but it'll definitely be secure. I use a ruler to help me line up the sentiments with the edges of the card, then press down on everything to finish. For my third and final card, I'm covering the entire card base with a sheet of patterned paper. I've die cut flag tags from the off-white textured cardstock and arranged them as a banner at the top of the card. I also want to use the other floral pieces, and I decide to switch up the arrangement of the flag tags to provide a contrast between the patterned paper and the flowers. I also tuck in the beautiful heart wreath for an added pop of gold. I love this pre-printed sentiment strip that says, "You've got style," so I'm going to incorporate that into my design. When I'm attaching all of the elements to the card, I discover that the corner of the bottom flag tag needs to be trimmed off so that it doesn't show behind the floral die cuts. I make that adjustment and secure the flowers. Now all 3 of my cards are done. Here's a closer look at all of them together. You'll find links below to order this card kit as a subscription for $30 plus shipping. If the kit doesn't sell out, it will be available the next month for $50 plus shipping. As you've seen, you get so much with this kit. It's such a great deal for $30 a month, so be sure to subscribe now. Please refer to the supply links below if you're interested in any of the products I used in this video. You can also visit my blog for stills and more information about my cards. Thanks so much for watching.